Okay, and we return. In our last episode of Fallout 3, our amazing hero stepped out of the vault for the first time to this amazing world of nuclear fallout. He now has to find a way to survive out here, as he wears his strange baseball cap and reading glasses and biker's jacket. Yeah. So basically, I'm at the vault now. This is where the game officially begins. And it's up to me what I do, basically. But, as I said, I'm going to play the game how it would be even if I wasn't recording. And what I usually do is, well, check how much space I have for one. That's my weight. Not a lot of space left, to be honest. However, just about enough to see what's in Springvale, this little town. And yes, let's just do a tiny bit of scavenging in here. 3 frag grenades, that's nice. Jet and Psycho. 2 different kinds of drugs, which I barely ever use. I'll sometimes use Jet if I need it, but that's not very often. Cabinet, beer, bobby pins, whiskey and wine. I drank whiskey yesterday night. I put it in to this real fight. You're a human target in my eyes. Yeah, okay. Anybody can get that song, I love you. Anyway, this is the picking, if I haven't showed it off already. Not that difficult, because it's a very easy lock. But ammo, bobby pins, bottle caps, that's the currency of the wasteland. Without, silenced 10-minute pistol, that's not very often. You don't get that very often. I'm going to keep that. That's kind of a rare weapon at this point anyway. Even Pugilism Illustrated, which is a skill book. Read it and you get a skill. However, I'm going to be collecting my skill books because there's one perk that I want before I start to use them. So at the moment, if you read the skill book, you get 1 skill point. But there's a perk that allows you to get 2 skill points out of every skill book, which I'll be then starting to use once I get that perk. Yeah. Anyways, nothing in there. Yeah, Enclave iBot. You'll figure out who the Enclave is later on if you don't already know. Let's just say they're the American government, and they suck. That's the quote-unquote president speaking. Screw him. Anyway, Megaton. What's Megaton? That's that place over there. We'll be heading there in a second. Let me just do a little bit more scavenging. Take that. And okay. So I hope people don't get mad at me for doing this, but those speech chants thingies. Yeah, I'm kind of going to do this weird thing because there's somebody in here. We're doing this thing where.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you? She is not much of a character. She becomes more of a character later if you speak to Moriarty, who's a guy in Megaton. But at the moment, I'm going to just say... Who's Moriarty?
Colin Moriarty, the owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him.
Now, I only have a 16% chance.
Look, I don't know who you...
And basically, the way us Fallout 3 players do it is we constantly load until we get it.
Who the hell are you?
I mean, Necroscope's done that, I'm sure Armageddon, what's his name, has done that. But I'll be doing that until my speech skill gets better.
Who the hell are
If
you?
you hate it, well, meh.
Look,
Christ. I won't do it too much on video.
Who the hell are you?
I'll probably do it off camera.
Look,
I'll do it a couple more times.
Who the hell are you?
God, she's annoying.
Look, I don't know.
It's either get all the money or just get half the
Who
money.
the hell are you? Look,
Yeah, screw it. Look, just give me some of your caps and I'll tell him you're gone. I'll just do that.
You do that for me? I never expected anyone to care enough. Here you go. Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Hells yeah. So I could have got 600 bottle caps, but I'm only going to 300. Now, usually I'd kill her, but I'm not sure if I want it this time. So I'd usually kill her and then just take a bunch of stuff from her. But I don't think I will this time around. However, I might ninja some stuff off her if she's not looking. She can't see me. Ninjaed. Now karma. Yeah, well I got a nice 300 caps off her. That's nice. But yeah, karma basically depends on how good or bad you are in this game. That's basically what karma is. But we don't really care about karma too much at this point. It's time to head on over to Megaton. I hope I'm being entertaining enough. Well, with a game like this, I don't have to be funny and entertaining because it's Fallout 3. Yeah, you'll notice when I'm going across the wasteland like this, there may be tiny bits of lag and skippiness. But that's because everything's loading. That basically happens to pretty much everybody. What the fudge? My god, it is a giant ant. Stuff to put in the water, I knew that would happen someday. It's a giant ant. Screw that Megaton settler. It's not a settler, it's just dog. Deputy Weld, eh? How y'all doing?
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
Cool.
Head on in.
It's quite a fancy place you got here, Mr. Weld. Let's head inside. Now, rather than talking to people about exactly what this town's about, I'll probably just tell you anyway. Because most of my viewers have probably already played this game and know everything. Hello there. Another human.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy.
Here?
Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Nice town you got here, Sheriff. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, if I had a hat, I'd like tip it, as in a kind of, yeah.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just
Well, I kind of
fine.
do have a hat, but not a
You
cowboy
treat
hat
my
like
people
him.
nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Right. Message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him. That's part about the main quest, which I will not be doing. Well, I'll do it eventually, but not at the moment. Basically, Megaton is named after the Megaton bomb, which is a nuclear bomb in the centre of town. You can see it kind of just over there. And it's still active, but most of the people in town don't realise that it's still active.
Mind you.
So screw that. That's basically what the big fuss about this town is. The fact that there's a nuclear bomb in the middle of town. Right there. And I'll be playing as a kind of good guy. I don't know if I've said it before, but my style of character is the guy who wants to do the right thing, but isn't above a couple merciless killings. It's like, I'm kind of a mercenary with a heart of gold, I'd say. But first place I want to go is in here. Craterside Supply, which is basically the general store. The only thing about this is that it has the most annoying character ever. Moira freaking Brown.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault.
I already hate you.
I haven't seen one of you for years.
I already hate you.
Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown.
I really hate
I
you.
run Craterside Supply. But what I
Shut up.
really do is mostly tinkering and
I
research.
hate you.
Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland.
I hate
It'd be
you.
great to have the foreword by a vault
up.
dweller. Help me out, would you?
I hate you. I'll be doing the Wasteland Survival Guide, which is the name of the quest, yeah. I'll give you the forward. I'll start the quest, but I won't be doing it at the moment. I'll do it soon, but I won't be doing it at the moment. Sure, I got plenty to say about life in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life.
I hate you.
Or to come outside for the first time. Or
It's her voice,
whatever
anyway.
strikes your fancy.
Jeez. It's paradise down there. No fear, no worries, no fighting. Until Dad left. Totally not. If anything, I would say it was cramped, dark, and the food sucked. Good riddance. Yeah.
That's terrible. But it'll be great for a forward. So in that sense, it's great.
Hell
I
yeah.
think you're gonna like it out here. And here's the armored suit. Just to
Hey,
make sure you don't get recycled into something else's food. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
What's this book you're working on?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide.
Dun, dun,
For
dun.
that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just